Welcome to America at its Best. My name is Rebecca Painter, and I'll be your host for today's show. I'm here live at State Policy Network's LaunchPad event with Denisha, who is a part of Black Minds Matter. Now, you might be wondering, what's that? Is that Black Lives Matter? Well, Denisha, tell us, what is your project all about?
So Black Minds Matter is a project I started February of this year to bring awareness to the injustices in the criminal justice system and ultimately champion for more school choice. I started this initiative when I published an op-ed after the protest of George Floyd, really trying to bring attention to the inequalities that are in the education system that I thought many people should be focusing on. A lot of people were focusing on racial injustice in the criminal justice system, and I really felt like there was not enough attention in the education system. And within the public school system, Black students in this country, 15 out of 100 are reading on grade level and 13 out of 100 are doing math on grade level. And just the overall statistics when it comes to learning for Black students they're just dismal. And so I really wanted to bring awareness to that piece and say that any person who's talking about Black empowerment or equity for African American students and don't want to talk about education freedom is total hypocrisy, and Black Minds Matter.
So you've sort of taken this idea of Black Lives Matter, which, I mean, let's just have an honest conversation about this. A lot of people, some people on the right, hear Black Lives Matter and it's politicized, right? But you've sort of taken that and you've tried to turn it into something positive. Is that fair?
That's right. People who champion for Black Lives Matter, there is no feasible alternative. We're not going to defund police. We need them to protect us. But with Black Minds Matter, we have a feasible alternative to the public education system that's been failing kids for years. It's school choice, is to allow parents and students to go to the school that their parent wants them to go to. And so with Black Minds Matter, we're changing the narrative. We're culturally relevant. We're saying things like education freedom instead of school choice. We're saying liberate Black minds. And all of this language and the brand is catchy, is building political momentum and cultural momentum.
And it matters, and it's making a difference. The viewers who are watching the show, many of them have been fighting for school choice for years, and you are bringing a fresh perspective to this. You are drawing in new audience. You are drawing in the communities who need school choice, in some cases more than any others. What have you learned in the last 48 hours that you've been with us at LaunchPad, taking your project through the ringer, changing it all up? What's been the biggest lesson learned?
Well, it's been a lot of lessons learned. With SP and LaunchPad, I really learned, well, one, that my community, the Black community, the students, the parents, the Black-owned school founders, and allies, they need a lot of support, but I can't do it all at such a short period of time when we're so early in our development. And so to focus in on one community, one audience, to make a good difference for them and to allow that to trickle down into the different audiences we want to impact. So to do a little instead of a lot, since we're coming out so strong and we're so young.
What is the one thing that could help your organization more than anything else right now?
Our brand is marketable. Our brand has gained a lot of momentum. And so to push that through and to let that be known everywhere that Black Minds Matter, to see the swag and to just champion that instead of what we're used to, is what we need. Brand marketing and strategy.
Well, thank you so much. Where can people go if they want to help out with that and they're watching?
Yeah, if people want to learn more about Black Minds Matter, you can go to our website, blackmindsmatter.net. I encourage you to look us up, share our stories. We have the first ever online directory of Black-owned schools. These are schools of choice, and we want to share their stories. So check us out.
Thanks, Denisha. A new take on education reform and school choice. So glad you're here. Thanks to all of you for watching.